Hey there, everyone. I'm really excited to jump on here because I think a lot of you need this message today. So, most of you know that I help holistic coaches get their business to the next level and really start coaching. So, for any of you right now who even have like that little thought in their mind that's like, I should be coaching. Everyone tells me I'm a great coach. Everyone tells me I'm a great listener. Everyone tells me I help so much. But I am, right now running a business. I'm doing a lot of things. So some of you finally went, okay, I think I should do it. I think I should actually try this coaching thing. And then you do, and you kind of fall flat. If that is you, raise a hand, because it happens so often where, you're ready, you're so ready, and you just want your clients already, right? And so then you start thinking, I'm really talented, but I'm gonna have to throw in the towel here because it's not working. I literally can't just sit around doing like Facebook messages and Facebook lives all day long and wait for clients to fall from the heavens. And I get that, I totally get it. But here's the thing. That is not what has to be your reality. Your reality can change so quickly. It can change literally like that. But it first starts here. So I want to ask each of you, what is your belief around where you want to be? If your belief is, I want to have 5 clients a month and I want to be charging like $3,000 for my program, are you firm in that belief? Are you firm in what you deliver? Are you firm that you deliver transformational results to your clients? How many clients have you had? So a lot of my coaching clients are so incredibly, expert at what they do, but unfortunately, they haven't done this virtual coaching yet. So it's like, how do I get all of a sudden into premium virtual coaching when just last month I was charging $100, per client? And this is the question of the day, is your worth. It's your worth. And if you throw in the towel too early, you will never know how many wonderful souls you can actually touch along your way. So most of you don't do this out of 1, fear, 2, feeling like I don't have the time to even invest in all this and move forward, or 3, you don't even have the money to invest in your business anymore and do any sort of advertising or marketing. So here's my thought. Take a deep breath for this one. If you invest in your business, you will get it back tenfold. The ROI on a marketing, investment is, it's there. So I don't ever want you to think, well, you know what, I'm going to throw in the towel because I don't have the money to invest in my marketing. Therefore, I'm just not going to do it at all. Maybe I'll just stay on Facebook and I'll stay staying relevant somehow, but I'll just go back to what I've been doing, which is helping people. Charging, $100 per session, per hour, everything is comfy there. So that's your comfy zone. But I'm going to ask you to step into a new zone. And this is kind of that out there, like I'm exposed, I'm visible, I'm marketing, I'm putting money into my business, and I want a return because I don't really have a lot of wiggle room to be putting money into my business like this. So those are the clients that actually, in my opinion, get the best results. The clients who come in with me and they're like kind of struggling to get by, those are the ones who end up making like 20, 30K a month in their businesses. The ones who are like, oh, sure, let's go ahead and see what we can do. Let's throw some money at Facebook ads and throw it all up against a wall, see what sticks, and then, and then come back and troubleshoot later. Those are the ones that throw in the towel because they're like, this coaching thing is so hard. But it does not have to be hard. Most of my clients, when they first get their virtual coaching program up and they all of a sudden raise their prices from $100 or $300 per client to all of a sudden they're at $3,000, $5,000 per client, they're kind of freaking out, but they're so juiced because they know they've got the system. So they're like, boom, boom, boom. They work hard, really, really furiously. I mean, it's a ton of determination that you've got to put into this game. But if you're a really good coach and you're expert at what you do, goodness, I mean, that's your job, is to be like full of grit and determination and resourceful. And so if you say, I don't really have the resources, I want to change that, frame a little bit for you and ask you, is it just that you don't feel resourceful right now? Because a lot of people will say, you know what, I don't have money to spend on Facebook ads. Okay, well, let's let's look at that. Do you want to get a second job? Do you want to go ask someone who owes you money to, hey, why don't you pay me back because now I actually need it? Were you always that person that was giving, and now you're finally going to ask? What's another thing you could do to be resourceful? Start using your own email list that you have, your own Facebook group, and start to get really resourceful in there. Why don't you start to look at your prices and see how you can increase those? Why don't you see if you could get an extra credit card to put your marketing expenses on? At big businesses, definitely don't get there from not putting, throwing money into marketing. That is key. So, I've been in the sales and marketing game for a long time in the wellness industry. And one thing I do notice is that coaching is really, really, really different than sales and marketing. So most of my coaches come to me and they're like, I don't even know what I would do, or I hate this stuff. It's techie. It doesn't feel authentic. But what I like to do is really marry the authenticity with the techie marketing to make you just a kick-ass, taking names and chewing bubblegum kind of coach. So is that you? Are you an absolute rock star expert at what you do, but you just haven't cracked the code at how to get this to the next level? Or are you, just trading time for money, and you're so burnt out? Because if you are, wellness coaches right now are doing so incredibly well, but they don't know how to market themselves. So getting really resourceful is really important, and really understanding this will help you so much in the long run to create more time and more money and more impact. I know everyone is driven by something different. Some it's power, some it's impact, some it's money, some it's more time and freedom to spend with your husband on a beach in Bali while you're working. So whatever it is for you, I want you to get really clear on that, and then understand whatever you want, you can have, as long as you're really good at what you do, as long as you can help people transform their lives, and as long as you have the grit and determination to do it. So, if you just want to make like $5,000 a month and you're helping maybe 4 or 3 clients a month, that's great. That's so cool. And that's awesome. And you could do that. Or if you want to get to really that next level, that's kind of the game I'm talking about. So, so let me know, if any of you have questions, just PM me. We offer free breakthrough calls for anyone who is ready for this, ready to take this huge, massive leap in their business and just soar. Again, it takes a lot of grit, a lot of determination. If you're not there, if you're not if your heart's not fluttery, I'm so ready to do this, then it's most likely not something that's right for you. But if you know in your heart that it's time, like when I created my first program, I was in a downward dog and I had candles all around, and it just hit me like that. This is my program. This is what I have to do. And when I got hit with that inspiration, my heart just started fluttering. It was like my whole body was effervescent. I ran to my journal and I just started journaling everything about my program and what I was going to do for the world. And now I look back at that journal and I just feel so blessed and so grateful that I went with my gut, because going with your gut is the best thing that you can do on this. And I knew at the time, this is big. This is bigger than me. It was a bigger part of the universe kind of going through me. And without the help of obviously my mentor and my mastermind and a lot of the hard work, I wouldn't have obviously gotten to the level that I'm at today, which is having 4 programs, running evergreen, all of them bringing in many, many, many wonderful, perfect, ideal clients. And then I get to pick and choose which ones I work with. I don't, I'm not needy of any of them. I'm not desperate to get people into my program. I can't wait to serve those people who are ready for me. They're ready for me. So who are you ready to serve? And start, making the shift in your mind. You're not here to just kind of get people in your program. You're here to help the world. And people will find you and they will ask you for your help, and then you will help them. And it's so simple after that. So if any of you have any questions, PM me, write me a comment, or I'll put a link below so you can schedule a free breakthrough call if you're interested. All right, guys, sending you a lot of abundant love. Bye-bye.